So really the only thing that I do is the F1 open wheel racing, and I do pretty well. So people are always asking me, do you have any secrets? What are your tips and tricks? So I thought today I would share them. So I'm going to go into a little race here. Why are there really these cars behind me? Are there usually cars behind you at these like screens? Is this weird? Let me know in the comments down below if this happens, because in my memory this like does not happen. Am I crazy? Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, why not become a subscriber? Why not? This is kind of a totally different video from anything that I'm used to doing. I usually do like try-ons, hauls, music videos, dancing, but I also have a passion for it. I don't know if I could say a passion for it, but I'm kind of like, I like to game sometimes, not all the time, and I'm not like really good at it or anything, but I do like to race, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of good at it. Generally, when I race, I do well. So I love the F1 like open wheel racing on GTA 5. That's pretty much the only thing that I do. So don't like try to fight me. I can't. I don't know. No. So I know this is kind of like a totally out of nowhere, random, different video for me to be doing. I don't usually show any of my gamer skills on my channel. Not that I'm super skilled or anything like that. I'm definitely not. Pretty much racing is the only thing that I like to do. So the new F1 open wheel races came out in GTA 5, and there are 9 new races and 2 new cars. I tried out both of the new cars. I'm like not a fan, so I'm still using my PR4. I'm just used to the way that it handles now, so I don't know. I don't like using anything else. But it works. I mean, if you're coming first, why mess with a good thing, right? Other than the new races and the new cars that came out, there's also a couple of other things that are different with the F1 races. So as you can see in the corner there, you don't have your health meter anymore, the regular health meter that they used to have for the car. It took some time to get used to this one, but it's not the worst thing. It's just a little bit more unsettling because it beeps when your car is like damaged or whatever. Another thing that they changed at the beginning of the races is how they start, like the start lights. What do you call that? The like, I don't know. What do you call that? The starting bells. I don't know. Instead of just doing your regular racing, like 3, 2, 1, go, now they have, I guess it's more like real F1 races, maybe. I don't know. I also don't know anything about real F1 races, but they do like 5 lights counting down, and then it's random. It's totally random. You never know when it's going to sound the horn to start. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I guess it's more like luck of the draw if you get it or not now. It takes a little bit more skill. Another great thing that they changed, in old F1 races, people would go backwards during the race just to like completely F everybody up. That was super annoying before, and now when they do it, they just, oh cool, thank you. They just turn into ghosts. So that's kind of a cool feature if people aren't racing, like if they are AFK, they are invisible. If they go backwards, they're invisible. So those were the things that were really annoying before. So it's awesome that they fixed that. Like I said, there are 9 new races. They're really, I don't know, they're really fun. They're not too long. They're all totally different. So it's nice to, you know, spice things up from the old races. But that being said, now that there is so much new stuff going on in the open wheel, everybody's playing. It's 2 times the RP, 2 times the money, so everybody's playing, and they are ruthless. You don't necessarily get into races that are full of racers, if you know what I'm saying. God damn it. One of the best things that I learned how to do that probably like, I don't know, is like a skill booster for my F1 races is you have to learn how to drive without certain pieces of your car. Like learning how to drive without the back spoiler is really a key skill, because if you can still gain momentum and gain places when you don't have a spoiler, then it just means you don't get like totally screwed over if everybody like bashes you in the first 15 seconds of the race. That's definitely happened to me before. It can be hard to come back from, especially if you're only doing 5 laps. You want to make sure that you don't lose too much in your first lap. Yeah, so being able to drive without pieces of your car, or learning like how the car functions without those pieces, is definitely part of the skills that are necessary. People are always asking me for like tips. One of my tips is I always go to the very end of the, I don't know what that's called, the fixer-upper station? Whatever. My next tip, slipstream. When you can use it, use your boost at the same time and you will go like 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's obviously not accurate at all, but if you can slipstream and use your boost, that's what's really going to help boost you. If you're behind, if you're not in first, that's what's going to help you jump those positions. Otherwise, it can be kind of tricky. Like there's usually not catch up on these races, so it can be tricky to catch up. Don't worry, I know that's not funny. Yeah, trust me, I have been in last place and I've definitely gotten all the way back up to first. You have to like not ever crash. You have to save and use your boost in like strategic places. Don't just be using it here, there, and everywhere. You have to use it in the right places, on straightaways, you know, optimal zones. There are optimal zones for using your boost, so you have to figure those out. I'm not gonna like lay it out for you unless you want me to, unless you enjoy this video. Now the thing is about these races is that basically you can get totally screwed over just by like one simple hit of a person in an inopportune place. Now there's literally no strategy for that. You just have to be careful. You need to like always be checking your map, seeing if somebody's gonna be up in front of you somewhere that's could totally screw you up. And you know what? Sometimes even with the like people ghosting, going reverse, people still figure out a way around it to like screw with people, and they will still try to come for you. So, you know, it is what it is. You just gotta be careful. And my last tip is to make sure that you take all the corners nice and slowly and carefully. Usually people are taking them super fast, super aggressive, and they just bash into the wall every time. Taking the corners slowly lets you, do a controlled turn that doesn't slow you down. If you hit the wall, that slows you down. I mean, it's just like physics. I don't know what to tell you. Just take the corners slowly and avoid getting hit by people, and do all those other tips and tricks, and then be perfect, and then you might win. That's the only advice I have. I'm not good at explaining things, so I don't know, hopefully this video helps you in some capacity. That's the most I can explain myself. It's the best tips that I can give you. Hopefully you have good luck with them and it helps you out. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I did my best. If anybody out there is a racer, wants to race me, I'm always up for a challenge. So hit me up for some F1 races. Thank you so much for watching. Stay fierce, frugal, and fabulous, and we will see you next time.